How to prepare your creative space as an artist. This is something I've been thinking about for a little while now. My due date for my second child is literally 2 days away, and yes, I am terrified. But anyways, I wanted to make sure before his arrival I had made being creative as easily accessible as possible. And I thought other people might benefit from this idea, so I've made this short video about preparing a space to create. Really, it's about having a space set up and ready to go that will remove the barriers to getting started with your art. Getting started can be a real roadblock, especially for beginners. In this video, you can just see me better arranging and setting up a space for myself where all of my drawing and watercolour materials are easily accessible, literally within arm's reach. I have my most used supplies close to or in my desk, and my less used supplies organised well in an easy to access place for when needed. Do you have a space where you can have all of your art supplies easily accessible and ready to use? I have a small budget, so I've repainted furniture or got stuff free from Facebook Marketplace. I even managed to get the craft table you see in this video for free, luckily. I'm using a garage as my studio space, as I can keep my supplies out and at hand without having to worry about little fingers getting into them. If you can, having a dedicated space is so convenient. It can be a spare room or even just a desk. Or if that's not realistic, just having everything in one bag makes it easier to whip out and get going. Anything to make your supplies as accessible as possible. Ideally, you want to be able to sit down with minimal steps to being able to get that pen or brush onto the page. With a dedicated space, it's also easier to make that dedicated time to commit to your creative pursuits. It can also make it easier to banish distractions if you keep your tech out of this area, as well as making it easier to step away if you need a break. When organising your space, think about what materials you need and try to keep it as minimal as possible. Rarely used materials can be stored elsewhere, but in your direct work area, you want your most used materials. As a final thought, it's also worth considering how you can make cleaning up afterwards as simple and minimal effort. Really, we're banishing these barriers to getting started. Try to streamline the whole process from start to finish to make sitting down to be creative as accessible to yourself as possible. I hope this video has been helpful, and I will see you in the next one.